Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and my space. For those of you who are new, my name is Racquel. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to view another one of my videos. So, this is my Dark Night series, which I normally release on Wednesdays. I have gone through a lot of I've gone through the phases, the stages, the ego, the versus soul. What else did I do? I did the twin flame part in it as well. But if you haven't seen any of my other dark flame videos, there is links down in the description box to them. The Dark Night of the Soul. So I've decided that every Wednesday I'm going to pull cards and give a little advice for Dark Night of the Soul. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 7 because 7 is a very spiritual number, and Dark Night of the Soul, it's kind of dealing with the spirit, right? So to keep with my intention here, I'm going to pull 7 cards. I'm going to explain which each card is, so pay attention to what each card is, okay? Because those are going to be the shadow energies that you're dealing with as you're going through this Dark Night of the Soul for this week. Those are the shadow energies that are around you that you need to be aware of if it resonates with you. So I will hold them up and I'm going to explain each card. I'm going to put them down here. I'm going to move the camera down, and you're going to, so that way you can, take, 30 seconds or whatever to think on the card that best calls to you, that you resonate with the best. And then I'm going to just pull 3 cards to go along with that card, and I'm going to explain it. We're going to get the angel that can help you out with this type of energy, what the message of love, self-love from your soul self is trying to tell you, and then a bit of advice for going through and going forward, okay? Now, these are going to be weekly readings, so you might be dealing with different dark energies every week. So just keep in mind they're going to be different cards every week. All right, so Spirit, my guides, what is the first dark energy that surrounds Dark Night of the Soul for the people who are drawn to this video? Please and thank you, my soul family. All right, so we've got the first one is downcast pride. Now, what this speaks of is you not taking pride in yourself, in the things that you do every day. It's like you do good work, but you don't really acknowledge the good work that you do. You have a hard time. This is so sad. Having a hard time realizing the good that's in you. It's like you don't let your pride get in the way. You don't let, anything like that. It's like you push that pride away. And, it's very bad to have a lot of pride, but you need to have pride in your life. And I feel like for some of you, there is no pride there. You are not proud of anything. Even if it is a good thing, you're not proud of the things that you do. Okay, so that's the first energy there. So let's see what the second energy is for Dark Night of the Soul this week. Wow. Okay, so they gave me 2. And what I'm going to do is I feel like this one is the second one and this one is the third one, okay? So blinded to pain. Some of you are going through or have gone through some very, very painful experiences in the past. And it's like you have, hold on a second. My dog came in here and she's not allowed in here when I read. So just, not that I don't mind animals in my readings, but my dog does clackety-clack on my wood floors and it just messes with the reading. I don't mind the cats being in here. It's kind of like the cat space anyways. It's their space to get away from the dogs. All right, so moving on, sorry about that. Blinded to pain. So this is something painful that has happened in the past and you've pushed it down deep, kind of made yourself blinded to it, forgot about it. And this is could be coming up this week or making you think about it, making you feel it. It's starting to come up to the surface. So if that relates with you, that's that card. Then we've got sacrifice. So some of you might be sacrificing too much of your time, too much of your energy, too much of yourself into things that aren't very good for you or aren't very helpful for your soul progression. So if this card, if that's something that you do and something that you find yourself doing this week, this is the card that you want to pick. Like I said, you can pick more than one when picking these cards. Whatever you're feeling drawn to, those will be the timestamps for you, okay? So let's pull another card for our fourth card. Like I said, I want to pull 7 here. So, Spirit, guys, what is the fourth shadow energy around those who are going through the dark night this week? Please and thank you. All right. So the fourth energy is hiding your true self. Some of you aren't living up to your true expectations. It's like you don't want other people to see who you truly are. You're afraid of letting your true self shine. If this is something, if you're shy and you're just following the crowd or you're going along with what everybody says and you're not speaking your truth when you don't feel like doing something, but you just go along with it for the sake of keeping the peace, and this is you not expressing your true self. So if you feel like that is something that is around you this week, if you find yourself doing that, then please come back to this reading and check out that card. If you are feeling drawn to that without even knowing if you're going through that or not, then I do suggest you read that. You check out that reading, okay? All right, so let's pull the 6th card. Okay, so the 5th and 6th. So we've got the 5th and 6th here. We've got the temple of my body. So some of you aren't taking very good care of your health. You might find that your health is in a little bit of a decline this week. It's because you are not doing the TLC that you need. Okay, and when you're in the dark night of the soul, it's really hard to do that. And like I said, I am going to get in depth with each one of these cards in the reading, but I just wanted to explain it first, and I wanted you to go to what shadow energies really draw you in, because those are the ones you're working through this week. Okay, so take a look at this card. Like I said, I'm going to bring the camera down and leave it run for 30 seconds. It'll give you a chance to pause it if you need more time, but really go to the ones that you are drawn to. All right, so then we've got gilded regret. So some of you, there might be something in the past that you've been regretting that may have been playing over on and on in your mind. It will definitely come up a lot this week. You are going to be regretting some things. When we regret things, it takes us into that state of like, why are we regretting it? It makes us confront it. So it's kind of a good thing, but it's also kind of a bad thing because you have to confront those emotions, right? Those painful emotions. So there's something that you're regretting. All right, so that's for some of you. And then we have one more card here that we need to pull. And then we will I'm going to pause it and I'm going to bring it down. Like I said, I'm going to get in more depth with these cards, with these shadows energies. Okay. All right, so then the last card is Queen of My World. All right, so some of you might be off in your own little world. Some of you might be going hermit a lot this week. You're not really paying attention to the world around you. You're paying attention to your world, what's in your world. You're not paying attention to others. You're not paying attention to others' needs or others' worries or inquisitions. But that's fine. Sometimes that is fine. Sometimes that is necessary to get through this dark night. Okay, so like I said, there are 2 energies on here which I feel are really good energies or there's three on here that I feel are really good energies to be working with. But this is confronting that part of you. Okay, why are you so afraid to be in your old world sometimes? All right. Okay, so now I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to bring the camera down. I'm going to show you these cards. Really meditate on these cards. I'm going to let it run for 30 minutes, or not 30 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm sorry. I'm going to let it run for 30 seconds and really meditate on the cards. All right, go to the one that is calling to you the most, or, if there's 2 or 3 that are calling to you, go to their videos too, or the timestamps below. I have all the timestamps below. All right, that was kind of jumbled, I thought. All right, I'm going to pause this, and then I'm going to bring the camera down. Okay, so this is for those of you who picked Downcast Pride. This is talking about always thinking negative, always thinking like you're not good enough, like you're not better, like you're not the best at something, always putting yourself down. This is the internal essence of this card. I do want to read a passage from the book because maybe this will help you. The sentence says, "The root of sadness and grief is deeper than the skin. The only delusion is the gray sky." So this goes to talk about, how we think negatively. We see the sky gray. We think negatively. When in all actually the sky is blue, but we do not see it that way because there is some type of something that is broken within ourselves where we think we are not good enough. There's another excerpt I want to add. We are deluded when we think that we are only sacrificing our pride. We cling to vanity, but we can't afford dignity. Isn't that sad? Honestly, the true delusion is our faith in fall and winter, while we discard spring and summer as fairy tales. The sky can change color too, as long as we sometimes look up, we can notice. So this is saying that you are, constantly looking at the negative, constantly looking at the bad side of yourself and not taking pride on the things that are good about you, that are good for everyone else. You are special. There is a light inside you, and you are meant to do so much more. Otherwise, you wouldn't be going through this dark night of the soul right now. So this is the energy that you're working with this week, finding the goodness within inside you, that light within inside you, the light that you always tell yourself is not there. All right. So let's pull an angel card and see what angels around that can help us with this and what they want to tell us about this. Security, Racquel. And this is your heart chakra right here. Do some heart chakra balancing meditations. I will be putting the links to my favorite meditation channels in the description box below, but you should do some heart chakra meditations here. Security, that all talks about, and with the downcast pride, what this is saying is that you're probably doing this to yourself because it's like you feel more secure when you think about the negative side of things. All right, that's what you're going through right now. You're always looking at the negative side of things instead of the positive side. And you're doing it because you feel that is what makes you secure. with what is going on in everyday life. If you always look at the negative, then you're never surprised by the negative, is what I'm feeling. But Racquel is saying, no. You need to look at the positive side as well. There's security in the positive side. See? All that is positive. Positive energy. There is security and positive energy as well. So let's see what your soul wants you to know about your self-love. About your self-love. So Spirit, my guides, what message of self-love is for those who picked downcast pride? Sometimes it takes a minute. Oh, there we go. All right, and you got a lot, but that's fine. Maybe you do need a lot. Okay, so we've got get to know each other, learn to meet each other's needs for love. Now, when this popped out, what I'm feeling off of this card, it's not so much a person. Hold on. It's not so much a person. This is the love of yourself, getting to know yourself. Getting to know yourself. What do you need in order to be loved? What are your personal needs? How can you love yourself better? What is your self-need? All right? What TLC do you need? All right? That's what this speaks of. And 44, 8 and 8 is, protection, and we got security here. So as you're going through this week, you are protected. All right, we've got embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So this is accepting. This is accepting who you are, accepting your self-love. All right? What is it that you do that makes you happy? What is it that you love about yourself? Find 3 things every day that you love about yourself. Even if you don't believe it, just keep saying it over and over and over again. Look in a mirror and say, I love myself today. Fake it till you make it. All right? This is about you embracing your emotions. Whatever emotions are coming up as you're trying to figure this out for yourself, embrace them because they're going to be teaching. Emotions are teaching. All right? All right, what else do we got for the self-love? We got choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. Yeah, you have a choice to love yourself. You have a choice to love the things that you do. You have a choice to see the positive in yourself. But right here, you're choosing to see the negative. So do not see the negative in yourself. See the positive in yourself. See what love you can bring to the world. Not what negativity you have. Don't put yourself down. Don't put yourself down. All right, that's what this is about. Do not put yourself down. All right, so we're going to get a message of advice for you. Okay. So we've got fogged in, go slow, take time. This is a process. This is a process that you're going to have to go through. You might feel confused. You might feel foggy. And you know what's funny is that in the reading of this, it was all about the gray sky. Right? Only seeing gray sky and not seeing the blueness in the sky, right? Not seeing the purity in the sky. That's not seeing the purity in yourself, always seeing the negative in yourself. You're confused right now because you're thinking too negatively of yourself. You need to pull yourself up out of that this week by thinking positively about yourself, positively about what you bring to other people's lives, finding that light within inside of you. All right? Find 3 things every day. From this Wednesday till next Wednesday, I want you to find 3 things every day that you love about yourself and say them to yourself in the mirror. Okay? All right. Well, that's all I'm getting for you. For those who picked Downcast Pride, I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye. For all of you who picked Blinded to Pain, this is your Dark Night of the Soul reading. Now what this card is saying that you've hardened your heart so much that when painful emotional things do come in for you, it's like, whatever, you brush it off. You're blinding yourself to the pain. You're stuffing that pain deep down inside you. Okay, so I want to read you a little passage from the book on this, because this is all talking about endurance and hiding your pain and, taking a little bit more and moving on, and not really confronting that pain, letting it stick to us. See how all the flies are sticking to her? Letting it stick to us. Those flies are representative of pain, and I will tell you why. Carving oneself for every stroke of whip and feeling so broken that it makes no difference to be whole. That's the sentence for this. Now here's the meaning. T.S. Eliot said, "A fly that lives a single day has lived as long as we. Yet we accept the passage of time like it doesn't matter, like we don't matter. We take one more responsibility. We take a little more abuse. We shoulder a little more pain. We smile in front of a little more insolence. We close our eyes to our wounds. We think we can endure it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt." That's a lie we tell ourselves. Like men, because it's manly to endure and be strong. And like women, because it's feminine to endure and be strong. Like humans, because the care and gentleness we feel is precious to others, and we don't dare to actually claim for ourselves. After all, we can do it, but it actually hurts. We need to remember that we are just humans, neither heroes nor saints, and everybody feels pain. So this is talking about, no matter how much pain you do, no matter how much pain you go through, you don't confront it. You let it attach to you, but you keep moving on and you keep moving on. This is like, to me, it's the equivalent of the Nine of Wands in the tarot, because this is the person that carries all that pain, that keeps going forward, even though that pain is still there. It turns a blind eye to the pain so that they can move on and move forward. And that's what you're feeling. That's what, if you picked this card, that's what you're feeling this week. And I'm so sorry, but you got to confront that pain. You've got to confront that pain. So let's see what angel is going to be around you, helping you for this. We've got Haniel, hope. Haniel wants you to know that there is hope. See the dove? This is about healing. This is about, you going through, tackling that pain, having hope for your future, having hope that you will no longer have to shoulder or carry that pain. Because you can turn your blind eye to the pain, but then one day it's going to come back and bite you. It's something that you need to confront, and you need to have hope that you will get past it. When you look at it, that you need to have that hope and that faith that you will get past it once you confront it. All right? So let's see what love advice from yourself, from your soul self is. What love advice from the soul, for the soul? What does the soul need in love here? Okay. We've got simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So hope and simple acts of kindness. Simple acts of kindness. And I feel like this is saying you need to be kind to yourself. All right, whatever pain that you went through didn't happen to you, it happened for you. You need to know that, and you need to know that there is hope here to fix that, to mend that pain, to heal. All right, you need to be kind to yourself. You need to heal yourself. It's not kind to carry all this pain, all this baggage. All right, because that's just going to wear you down, wear you down, wear you down. So within this next week, from Wednesday to Wednesday, meditate. Really think about the pain that you've gone through in the past. Write it down in a journal. All right. And then write some kind notes after that to yourself. Okay. Don't let that pain linger there. Find out, ask yourself, why did this happen for me? What's the lesson here? Because once you learn the lesson, it's a lot easier to forgive and let go of that pain. So let's get some advice for you. Solitude. Yeah, you're going to need your solitude this week. Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. This is and look, she's got the book and she's writing, right? She's getting in touch with her inner wisdom. All right, the light's shining down on her, healing her, letting her know that it's okay, that whatever this pain was, it's helping to wisen her up, to move her forward. Whether you're her or him, oh, she's scrying. She's looking into a bowl. She's reflecting. Sorry, it looked like a book from where I'm at. I don't know why I got book though, but I did say, write it down. Write down all your pains, what your true pain is. What is the pain that's really bothering you right now that you're trying to turn a blind eye to? Write that down. Figure out why it's happening to you. What lesson are you being taught here? Okay? Then write some simple acts of kindness to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Say, it's okay. You needed to go through this pain to learn this lesson, and you are a beautiful soul, a bright, beautiful soul. Write something kind. Write 3 kind things to yourself under that pain. That's going to help boost your self-love, and that's going to help you heal. All right? Okay, well, that's all I'm getting for you with this card. If you haven't picked any other cards, I will see you in my next video. Please give this video a like if this is resonating with you, and subscribe if you haven't. If you haven't picked any other cards, I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye. Okay, so sacrificing yourself, always sacrificing yourself. There can be harm in that too. There can be harm in constantly giving of yourself and not replenishing yourself, okay? Playing the martyr all the time so that everybody else can go on with life. And then what happens? You're stuck, broken, right? Nobody notices. So sacrificing. You're sacrificing something this week. Sacrificing some part of yourself this week. Do not sacrifice any part of yourself. All right, so I have the sentence for this. I want to read a little bit out of the book so that we can get more deeper into it. I've accepted my duty, and in my release, I found freedom. Now this is going deeper, and this is going dark. There is a strong power in sacrifice. Our fears, our hopes, they are all chains to a small world. Our sense of self is a small, petty creature of uncertain resolve and shaky horizons. With sacrifice, we renounce our sense of self. So, for some of you that are going through this, it's like you are sacrificing your sense of self to meet others' needs. And look at that right there. That's the solar plexus chakra trying to come through. You might want to do some solar plexus chakra balancing meditations this week. I do have my favorite meditation channels linked in the description box below if you'd like to check them out. But this is about you sacrificing, self-sacrificing way too much. Now is the time to stop. Stop self-sacrificing yourself, okay? Learn to do things for yourself. Sacrifice for yourself. Cut those people, sacrifice for yourself. Don't sacrifice for everybody else. Sacrifice for yourself. And don't sacrifice your sense of self, if that makes sense. All right, so we are going to pull a card and see what angel is around you this week that you can call out to, that you can ask for help. And we've got Metatron, mercy. This couldn't be more adequate. You need to take some mercy on yourself. You are not the end-all, be-all for everybody. It's okay to sacrifice every once in a while. But who's sacrificing for you? Who's taking you? Who's showing you mercy? Who's giving you mercy? Nobody. You need to give yourself some mercy here. Don't always, sacrifice yourself for the greater good. All right? All right. So let's get a message of love from yourself and see what this is about. See what your soul self has been dying to tell you for this week in regards to this reading. What message of self-love do we have? Okay. New love. Embrace opportunity for new love in your work prospects or your spiritual growth. And for you, this is spiritual growth. This is embracing the new love of self. You embracing your self-love. You finally understanding that you don't need to sacrifice for everyone. All right? You don't need to sacrifice for everyone. Maybe sometimes they should sacrifice for you. And the people that don't, they're not worth it. They're not worth it. If you're going to sacrifice for them and they're walking all over your broken bones and they're not stopping to help pick you up when you need it, they're not worth the sacrifice. They're not worth the sacrifice. This is your self-love. This is you being able to say no. No, enough is enough. I'm done with sacrificing. I'm taking some mercy on myself here. So let's get a card of advice for you. A card of advice. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Yeah, so this weekend or this week, from Wednesday to Wednesday, this is going to be a pivotal time in you reaching your destination and you finding your soul self, okay? They're saying, for some of you out there, they're saying that you're not actually going to reach that destination, but you're going to see the light. You're going to be able to see that this is not an ongoing thing for you, that there is some hope, there is some mercy being lent to you once you find mercy on yourself. Okay? Well, that's all I'm getting for you who pick sacrifice. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you want more content. If you are new, I'm going to post dark night readings every Wednesday from now until I feel like the end of this year or however long Spirit tells me to do this for. Okay, well, if you didn't pick another card, I wish you the very best week, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye. This reading is for all of you who picked hiding your true self. If you were drawn to this card, this is speaking about not showing the world who you truly are, not showing the people in your world who you truly are, being afraid to do that because out of fear of prosecution or maybe, judgment. But if they are in your world, if they love you, they will love you no matter what. okay? They will love you no matter what. Don't hide your true self. All right, I do want to read from the book because I want you to get a deeper meaning to it on this whole level. So, okay, so the sentence for this card is, and here I'll hold up the card as I read. The sentence for the card is, you could be in front of a mirror, or you could hide behind the mirror. Yet you choose to be the mirror. Now, that's very interesting. Hiding is a survival instinct. Do you want to be honest and truly be yourself? Very few people will accept you then. You are too complicated to be comfortable, too contradictory to be easy, too exceptional to be believed, too plain to be considered. You can be the sun, you can be the moon, you can be the door, you can be the road, you can be the butterfly, you can be the brick. Maybe the question is not if, but when. Sometimes real solitude is when there is not a right moment to be yourself, and not the right person, and neither the right way. Being yourself is like a moment at the spa, a message for your soul, a purification process that brings in oxygen and turns away age and wear. It is bliss and it is pleasure. So this is just reiterating. It's like, do not hide your true self, okay? When you hide your true self and you're not being authentic to who you are not bringing in the right people who will love you for who you truly are. Do not be afraid to stand out there and to be the person that you uniquely are. We're all different. We all have our quirks, all have our kinks, all have our differences, all have our, pain, our regrets. That's why judgment shouldn't be a thing. That's why I don't judge people. I do not judge people. But it's saying that you shouldn't be around people that judge you. And if you are, then they aren't your people. Okay? Let your true self shine. Let your true self shine. All right, so we've got the angels here, and I want to see what angel is coming around you to help you this week and what message they have for you. So, let's see. Oh, you got two. You got two. Okay. Well, we've got Racquel, surrender. Surrender to your soul self. Surrender to your higher self. Let your soul self out is what Racquel is saying. And if you're having a hard time doing that, pray to him. Ask him for his help in being your soul self. Some solar plexus chakra meditations might help. And I do have a link in the description boxes to my 2 favorite meditation channels. So, if you would like to go check those out for a good meditation, they have many different from 15 minutes to, sleep meditations that are like 9 hours long. So, just go over there, pick it out. But yeah, surrender. Let your soul self shine. Then we got Racquel, Earth Force. And with this is saying, look, there's your heart chakra. You've got your solar plexus and your heart chakra here. Be grounded and surrender your fake self up to the universe. You don't need your fake self anymore. Okay? There are people that love you for the real you. Let the real authentic you shine. All right? And then you will find your soul tribe is what I'm gathering. So let's get a message of love from your higher self, from your soul self here, what they want you to remember about your self-love. What message in self-love? New love. Embrace opportunity for love in work, prospects, or for spiritual growth. And this is for spiritual growth. Look at that. Catching the love of yourself. This is about embracing that authentic you, This is about loving that authentic you. Because if you don't love that authentic you, nobody else is going to love that authentic you. If you understand what I'm dishing out here. What you need to do is each day do some meditation, solar plexus and heart, but also each day write down 3 things that you love about yourself. Write one thing that you love, one thing that you refuse to do, and one thing that you are striving to do, and say it into the mirror. Say it into the mirror and then say, I love you. And then watch. Over a week, it'll change. I know it's hard to do it at first, especially when you're saying it into the mirror. You might not actually feel it, but you will eventually feel it, okay? You will eventually trick yourself into feeling it, and then you will actually feel it, okay? So let's get some piece of advice for you for this upcoming week from Wednesday to Wednesday. You got 3 pieces of advice. Okay, so we've got Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. So this is saying believe in the magic of yourself. Okay, because that soul that you've got inside of you is beautiful, and everybody deserves to see it. Why are you hiding it? Why are you hiding it? Because there are people out there that really deserve to see that. You can help spread so much magic to other people if you just let it out. Then we've got Narrow Pathway, Tread Lightly. Now what this is saying that once you let that out, there are going to be some people that might turn away from you. Let them. Don't hide yourself and go back into that shell. Tread thoughtfully, okay? Because these people that are turning away from you, they were never meant to be there in the first place. They were meant to be there. They're meant to make you grow. But it's like they're not meant to be on your next path, okay? And it's sad. It's bittersweet. But if they can't love you for you, they don't deserve to be in your life. You're happiest when you're living your true, authentic self. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past to heal the present. Exactly. Let yourself out. Clear it. Cleanse it. Let it shine. All right? The hardest part about, letting our soul selves out and being authentic, starting to be authentic, the hardest part of that is that people will fall away. Know that people will fall away. But for everyone that falls away, a new, more suited one will come into your life. Somebody who appreciates who you are, who loves you for who you are. And that's the type of love that you need, not that fake love. All right? Well, that's all I have for you. For those who picked Hiding Your True Self, if this resonated with you, please give it a like. If you have not subscribed yet and you like my reading and you would like to get further content, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that I helped you in this time. And remember to be authentic. Stay authentic to yourself. All right? Well, if you have not picked another card, I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye. This reading is for all of you who chose the Temple of My Body. This goes to speak about that you have to be careful what you do to your body. Your body is the thing that houses your soul. It's your soul's life force. It's what helps your soul move throughout this physical world. And when your body breaks down, your soul can no longer be on the physical plane. So you need to take special care, special attention to your body, how you treat it, have respect for it, and embrace it, love it, love your body, love who you are, all right? Your body does not define who you are. Your body is just a car. It's a car, basically, for your soul. All right, but you want to take care of your car. You want your car to look nice. You want your car to drive nice, right? You want your car to be able to drive nice. So, because if it doesn't, then it breaks down, if you don't do the right maintenance to it. So that's what it's saying. But I do want to read a little bit more deeper on this to give a little bit more meaning to it. So the sentence says, the body is the temple of my soul. It has no secrets to me. You always know what's going on inside your body. Even if you are disconnected from it and you don't think that you know, all you need to do is some simple meditations and really listen to your body, and then you will know when something's up and not going right. That's for those of you with health problems. All right, so the deeper, darker meaning to this. Let me hold this up. I did it with the other cards and I forgot to do it with yours. This card is about the darkness in the body. Culture can make us take distance from what is our corporality. So many religions and customs, for instance, demonize sex in many different ways, lacing it with guilt. As an assassin could lace food with poison. On the other side, we are collaborators in cheapening our body, hiding it, being shamed by it, selling it, giving it away for nothing. It happens when we accept an abusive relationship, when we refuse to respect the body of another, or more simply, when we do things like being too lazy or eating unhealthily. Our body is a temple. It cannot be defiled. We can take a shower, raise your chin, feel proud. It is our body, ours. So what they're saying here is that, no matter what you do, make sure you're taking proper care of yourself. It's not just, the physical body, it's the emotional body as well. Why are you afraid to have a sexual experience? Or why are you unafraid and putting yourself out there to just anybody sexually? It's talking about that as well. It's talking about, why do some of us starve ourselves because we want to be thin, and others of us eat so much and we're lazy? How are you treating your body? Is it indicative to who you truly are? Is it keeping your body healthy? Is it healthy for your body? Is it healthy for your emotion? Is it healthy for your mind? Because your mind is a part of your body as well. What is it that has made you take abuse out on your own body? Are you abusing your own body here? That's what that card is. All right, so let's see what light energy is around this, what angels can come in to help with the situation and what they have to say. Uriel, friendship. So, for some of you, there is a significant friendship out there that maybe lifts your spirits, or you're going to be coming into a new friendship with somebody this week from this Wednesday till next Wednesday that's going to lift your spirits, make you feel better about yourself, make you feel better about your body. Maybe somebody, whether it's a personal trainer, helping you get fit, or it is, just somebody who understands the things you've been going through and can really give you that sound advice when it comes to like why you're scared to do this for your body, or why you're afraid to do that for your body, or how you feel about your body. They're really going to boost your self-confidence, really make you look and see, that you are beautiful. Okay? And Uriel is the angel to thank for this. So when you feel like, you're feeling that ugliness, you're feeling that, I don't feel healthy, like stuff like that, when it comes to the breakdown of your body, reach out to Uriel and ask him for help and for guidance, and he will send a friendship your way that will help with this. Some of this, it might be an existing friend. Others of you, it might be somebody that you just meet. But this is a friendship that's going to help you out with this body issue or this body problem. So let's see what your soul self has to say about the love for yourself. What message of love do we have for your soul self? What your soul self has to say. Your higher self has to say. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So for some of you, this whole body issue, it has to do with an emotional problem that you had in the past, emotional hurt, emotional pain, and it's broken you down and made you think that you're ugly or made you feel like you're not worth it or that your body isn't worth it. You know, this is saying embrace the emotions that are coming up. Really embrace them and figure out why it is that you don't love this current vessel that you're in. What is it that you are doing that is not showing love to the current vessel that you're in? And what I would do is I would meditate on this. There is meditation, like I said, for those of you who are new that don't know my meditation channels, I have linked the meditation channels that I listen to frequently. They have like 15 minutes to some of them. They are, 9-hour sleep meditations, but these are meditations that can help you. Really focusing on your soul self, your sacral chakra, and your root chakra, really getting those grounded, and your heart chakra as well. So the first 4 chakras here, you really, really want to work on balancing, okay? Find that love for yourself. And when you're in meditation, also, think about, write 3 things a day that you like about your body. Write 3 things a day what you like about your body. You do not have to mean them. It is better if you mean them, but write these 3 things every single day for the next week. From Wednesday to Wednesday, write these 3 things every single day and say them to yourself every single day. All right? Well, and let's, piece of advice for you. Grounding, what was I just saying? Meditation, man. Go deep and explore your roots. Go deep and explore your roots. Why are you acting why aren't you treating your body with respect? All right, what is the core or what is the sole problem to that? Ground yourself. Go think back to your family. Think back to when you were younger. Think back to, your younger years. What made it so that you are so ashamed or that you just don't give a crap about your body, okay? Ground yourself, explore your roots, figure out what is the cause of this, all right? And embrace those emotions and then confront them and then let them go, okay? Your friend, if you can't figure out 3 things on your body that you love, have a friend tell you, what are my 3 best physical assets? And then write them down. Write them down every single day until you believe it. I don't want to just say write down from Wednesday to Wednesday. I feel like you should write it down every day until you believe it. Okay? And then find 3 more and write those down every day until you believe it. Okay? Well, that's all I'm getting for you for those who picked the temple of my body. So if you like this video, if it resonated, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my content and you want to see more content from me or more Dark Night of the Soul reading videos, please hit that subscribe button right there. And until the next video, I wish you all a very blessed week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so for all of you who were drawn to Gilded Regret, this reading is for you. This talks about, being regretful for things from the past, letting those regrets cage us in the now. This is about, I always wish I was a star. I had that opportunity way back when, but I didn't jump on it. Something like that, all right? This is like looking back to the past, something where your life could have changed drastically, but it didn't. You didn't hop on that opportunity. This is about regretting missed opportunities here. This is about regretting what you said and how things played out in the past, and constantly going back, constantly revisiting it. All right? Constantly putting your brain and your mind there. All right, so what I want to do is I want to read from the book, so that way you can get a more in-depth, deeper meaning of this card. The sentence is, memories are like floating underwater, safe, warm, and murky, yet they held the scent of death. And going darker with this card. The cage of our memories is most gilded, lingering to the past, savoring crumbs and flashes, hints and ifs, but is our sword. However, is our shield. We follow the river against the current to a sea of maybes. We cannot say life is here now. We just say life was here. So that even when the future builds, day by day, we still look backwards to the memories and the possibilities. Options we missed, things we lost, changes we fled. It's like staying in the twilight of consciousness, in the blessed state of those 5 minutes between the time the alarm rings and when you actually have to wake up. But those 5 minutes are taking up too much time. They are a drain of our energies or our opportunities of our future. The ifs are gone. Whatever has been already. Hasn't it? So this is talking about staying in that regret for too long and letting life pass you by. Looking back at the opportunities of the past that you missed out on, or the things of the past where you thought you could change it. Okay? It's looking too much at the past and not seeing the future. This is something you need to work through and let go of. If you want to come out of this dark night of the soul, if you want to move on towards the future. Okay? So this is the shadow energy that you're dealing with. So let's see what the light energy is, what angel you can call on to help you out with this. That one wanted to come out, so we're going to do it. Love Sandalophan. I can never pronounce this. If any of you out there know how to pronounce this, could you please break it up in the comments and let me know? This is about love, and this is about your self-love. This is about realizing that, yeah, I did miss those opportunities in the past, but guess what? Because I have self-love and because I want to move on and I want to move forward, more opportunities will arise, okay? So this is about having self-love. Anytime you start to regret something that didn't happen in the past, you're not loving yourself. You're not giving yourself any credit or any justice. You're saying to your soul self, no, you were wrong. We were supposed to do this. So then your soul self doesn't feel loved. Do you understand what I mean? They feel like that shamed baby, or that kid that, couldn't live up to their parents' expectations. All right? So this guilt and regret is your ego. You need to let go of that, all right? This is a part of your ego self covering up your soul self. So in order to get out of this, love yourself. Say, yes, that happened. I wouldn't have done it any better, okay? Like, for me, a lot of times, I used to regret dropping out of school. Because I did. I dropped out of school. I was a high school dropout. And I used to regret that. I used to regret that so much. But now I look back and yeah, maybe I could have possibly, finished high school or whatever, went on to college, got a good job, made a lot of money, and, made something of myself. But I look at how my life is going now and I see that, it all happened for the better. Because I am happy with my life. I am happy with the husband that I met. If I would have graduated high school and went on to college, I would not have met the man that I met. I would not have the 2 kids that I have. I would not be that strong person that I am today. Okay? So look back at those regrets, and instead of regretting it, thank it. Thank it. Thank it because it made you who you are today. You might not love the person that you are today, but you will see that those were just stepping stones. And I feel like this is what they're saying about the love thing. Have love for yourself. Have love for yourself, because then you can see the things that you've regretted were only stepping stones. They had to turn out that way. It's not if this happened, or what if I did that, or if I had just been there. It's not the ifs, okay? Because it was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen because you are exactly where you need to be right now, okay? So let's see what message of love your soul self is giving to you to help you through this week. What message of love is your soul self giving you to help you through this week? Please and thank you, my soul family. Okay. Took a while to come out because you guys are really, and I got 2 of them. You're like really stuck in this regret thing. Love who you are. What was I just saying? You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Don't regret any past mistakes here. You are bright, you are beautiful or handsome, and you deserve what life has to throw your way. You deserve to have what life has to offer, and you can't do that if you're stuck in regret. All right? So love who you are. Once you love who you are, then you will understand why these things happen, and you can let go of that regret. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. So for some of you, I feel like this is a separate message. I feel like it is, you are so stuck in past regret that you're really not paying attention to your loved ones. It's like almost like you're in hermit mode and you are too focused on past mistakes that you aren't loving yourself, which means you really can't share your love with other people. And this is saying do something nice for those that you love. Do something nice, because this is the first step in unlocking that self-love within you. Okay? All right, so let's pull a card of advice for you this week. And I do want you to to try every single day to do something nice for someone that you love. One nice thing. From now until next Wednesday, do one nice thing for somebody that you love every day. Because this is going to give you a good sense of self-love, and you're going to be able to see how you're helping them, helps move them on in the future. You know what I mean? So that you're going to see that future does come true as long as you're not regretting what happened in the past. All right? So gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. As soon as you drop that regret, you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. You will see that gate. Okay? There is some type of regret here that is stopping the gate of triumph. All right? You need to look back and you need to let that go. You need to stop dwelling on it, because if you stay in bed for that extra 5 minutes, you're never going to get to that gates of triumph. They're going to close. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm not saying you're never going to get to it, because you will eventually get to it. But however long you stay in that regret determines on how long it's going to take for you to get there. You know, it's there. It wants you to come through, but you can't come through until you get rid of that regret, until you have that self-love. All right? Well, that's all I'm getting for you who picked Gilded Regret. If you liked this, if this resonated with you, if it helped you, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my content and want to see future content, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all a very blessed week. And until the next video, take care. So, for those of you who picked Queen of My World, this reading is for you. Now, what this talks about is it talks about you needing to take control of your own world, okay? Don't let people say, oh, you're too much in your own world, da, 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 da. You know what? That's because you have been helping out them with their own world for so long. Now you're taking you're taking an approach on your own world. This is saying step up, be the leader of your own world. You alone, you set your laws for yourself, what your morals are, okay? You set what you need. You set what you love. You set, you're the one that is the creator of your own world here. All right. And this is what you need to embody. This is what you need to embrace. Don't let anybody tell you what you should feel, what you should think, what you should, what morals you should bend. Don't let anybody do that to you. Okay, this is saying step up and take responsibility for your own self, for your own world. All right, that's what this card is. I do want to read from the book because it gets a little bit deeper. So this is coming from the book, Dark Mirror book. Okay. I am my world, and my world is me. I am royalty. And it's going deeper, going dark. There is a space out and a space in. There is my realm and what is mine. There are other places. I will not care if my world is made of thorn and ice and it is carved from my blood. My world is my world. I rule. I decide his borders. I am law. Because you are. You are your own law, your own morals, okay? I am princess. I am the blood in the veins of its heart. I am the warrior and the bride. I am alone and I am the first among many. Be fearful of my world because it's paved of my hopes and my dreams. And you have no power there. Nobody has the power to take your dreams away from you. I am greater than the stars and more beautiful than the moon. Sometimes it is good to think that about yourself. Yes, remain humble. Yes, being humble is a good moral to have, right? But you should also know how beautiful you are, how, important you are, how important your world is. Like I say, everybody has their own universe, right? Everybody is the center of their own universe. I know that's such a negative thing to say. Oh, well, that person is the center of their own universe. They act like the universe revolves around them. No, that person knows what they're doing. That person knows what they're going for. And yeah, that person might be a little bit selfish, but you know what? Maybe that person didn't get that way because, maybe they got that way because they were being too nice and catering to everybody else's universe for a while. So you know what? Now it's time. Now it's law. Now it's karmic balance shifting back into their space, okay? It's saying it's okay to be in your own universe sometimes. You don't want to be there all the time, yeah, because that is a negative thing to do, but you have to be in your own universe sometimes. You really got to make your wishes, your hopes, your dreams come true. That's why you are here. That's why you are here, okay? All right, so let's see what the light energy is around this. I'm going to pull some cards from the angels. We're going to see what angel is around this, what angel you can call on this week to help you become the master of your own universe, and what the angel has to say. So Spirit, for those who are drawn to Queen of My World. And you've got, yep, just one. All right, so see what this is. We've got Michael, enchantment. Enchantment. This is amazing. And Michael, Archangel Michael is the angel of protection. I'm sorry, the glare from my there we go. He is the angel of protection. And, enchantment, this is about you being enchanted by yourself. Be enchanted by yourself. What are your hopes? What are your dreams? It's okay to go into your own little world this week. You're figuring yourself out. You're figuring what your hopes and dreams are. You're figuring what your morals are. You're figuring out what you will put up with, what you won't put up with, okay? Be enchanted by yourself this week, all right? From Wednesday to Wednesday. Really enchant yourself. Fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with your dreams. What is it that you are highly passionate about? Do that. Do that. Oh my God, do that. All right, so we're going to see what message of love your higher self wants to give your soul self, and let your soul self know. So what message in love for the soul self? Now, this is not romantic love. This is self-love. This is your higher self giving a message of love to your soul self. All right, so what do we got? Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Now with this is what I feel like, because Queen of My Own World, it's saying, forget about everybody else for once and think about your hopes and your dreams, right? Really connect with yourself and think about it. You know what I mean? Use your intuition here. Use your third eye. What is it that you're passionate about, that you're happy about? And go for it. And they're saying that when that happens, there might be people that are saying, hey, what about me? You're not catering to my world or my universe anymore. Well, you ask for help. You say, well, you know what? This time it's about me. So you're going to have to ask somebody else. All right? This is about sticking up for yourself and knowing that when you do, Michael is going to protect you, because Michael is all about protection. This is about you falling back in love with yourself, falling back in love with your passions, about saying no to those people who always want your help, okay? This is saying, and also, if you need to take that time to yourself, but you have responsibilities that still need to be done, ask for help from your family. It's okay to ask for help sometimes. You don't always have to be the person that is making everything run smoothly for everybody else. Now it's about you. So ask for help, with daily tasks while you're trying to do that. All right? So let's get some advice for you. So, Spirit, hold on. I don't know why these were. That's from the last one. Okay, so Spirit, my guides, what advice do we have for those who picked Queen of My World? What advice? Yeah, okay. So you got two. We have got fogged in. Go slow, take time. It's going to take some time. it's going to take some time to figure out your own universe. You're exploring it right now. You're exploring what's making you happy. You're exploring what your morals are. You're exploring because it's like you're redoing yourself. Become enchanted with yourself. Go on a little journey with yourself, take some time alone and really ask yourself those questions. What am I passionate about? What do I love to do? What is my soul telling me I need to do? This is about transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges, okay? Fresh new way of living emerges. This is you finally stepping in to your power here because you know what it is that you want. And I feel like this happens more towards the end of February. I do feel like that is, but I feel like you are working with this energy to transform yourself, okay? You are working on it all throughout this month. You are, all right? But this is the shadow energy that is very predominant this week, okay? So you really need to take that time to yourself. You need to go into your own world a little bit. Fog yourself in from the outside world and really explore, enchant yourself again, explore, find out what it is that you're passionate about. Think about what used to make you happy a long time ago when you were a kid. What was it? Do you still love to do it? Spend that little, spend a day, up in fairy tale land doing what you are passionate about. And if other people are telling you you got this responsibility, you got that responsibility, ask for help. Ask other people to step in and take over the responsibility because you know what? You deserve it. And this is about transformation for you, and you need to have this. You need to have this. This is your self-care. So please, please, please do this. You are a beautiful soul, and you deserve to have this, okay? All right, well, that's all I'm getting. And that's all the messages I'm getting for you. If this resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my reading style, please hit that subscribe button. I don't always use books, but I felt like in this type of reading, it was necessary to go a little bit more deeper, a little bit more darker. All right. So I wish you all a very blessed week, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, I wish you all a blessed week. Bye.